Titanium is a transitioning metal with the chemical symbol Ti. It has the atomic number of 22. Elements that have common properties and characteristics are placed into groups in the periodic table. In the periodic groups, titanium is number 4. That means titanium has 4 shells. What is titanium? Titanium is a transitioning metal, as I mentioned earlier. The transition metal or element and d-block elements are sometimes used as if they mean the same thing. Titanium is in the d-block elements. In the d-block, the atoms of the elements have between 1 and 10 d elements. The name d electron 1 to 10 d electrons. The name d electrons is the chemistry used to explain transition metals geometry and reactivity, but that is rather complicated to explain. Titanium is also used for planes and a lot of other machine work because it is a really strong but also lightweight metal. But the biggest use of titanium is when it has the form of titanium oxide. It is extensively used as a pigment in house paint, artist paint, plastics, and enamels and paper. It is a bright white pigment with excellent covering power. Titanium oxide can also be used in sunscreen, that it is a non-toxic element. The atomic structure in the right the atomic structure that you can see in the right is 22 protons and 26 neutrons and 22 electrons with 2 in the outer shell. The atomic mass is 47.867 units. Titanium got 5 different isotopes, and here you can see some examples of them. The first is titanium with 50 protons in the nucleus, and titanium with 49 protons in the nucleus, and titanium with 48 protons in the nucleus, and titanium with 47 protons in the nucleus. And that's 4 of the 5 different isotopes. Chemical properties. The state of matter is solid in room temperature, titanium state of matter. And titanium's melting point is 1670 degrees. Titanium's boiling point is 3287 degrees. Solubility. Titanium only reacts with water after its protective titanium oxide surface layer is destroyed. It is therefore water insoluble. Titanium compounds generally are not very water soluble. Reactivity. The preparation of pure titanium is difficult because of its reactivity. Titanium cannot be obtained by the common method of reducing the oxide with carbon because of a very stable carbide is readily produced, and moreover the metal is quite reactive towards oxygen and nitrogen at elevated temperatures. The experiment. As an experiment, I chose titanium dioxide that makes a raspberry solar cell. In this, it was really tough to find some good experiments with a chemical formula, so I couldn't find the chemical formula for this experiment. I tried my best, but I have the video here of how it works. But I can say that the chemical formula for titanium oxide is TiO2. So here you see them rinsing the raspberry juice. The materials is titanium oxide and some water. The water they're putting in so they can make the pigment fluid. They're putting the pigment into a tube that they then they check the glass they want to use as the solar cell and add the solution of titanium oxide. They let it dry and heat up until it gets a dark color. The next step is to put raspberry juice on it, on the white pigment, and then put it over fire. Step 9 is to clear the edges from the leftovers and then put it over the others, a little edged, so you can put some of the a solution in the middle that can help the solar cell warm. That takes some time, and they do it at both sides. They put the sun over to show how it works and the properties of how the solar cell gets hotter if you add light. So that was the experiment I chose. I couldn't find so much else about that, so that's it. And titanium in our daily life is used for a lot of things. As I said before, titanium is used for the white pigment in sunscreen and a lot of other things. So that's it.